Everyone dreams of building a house in the Gambia. As a youth, you quickly realize that building a house while living and working in the Gambia is one of the most expensive commitments you will ever be engaged in. A 3-bedroom house will cost you over $2 million. The price of cement, sand, gravel, and other building materials increases regularly, pushing the cost of buildings to an unaffordable range for an average working Gambian. Imagine working in with a salary of 100, 200, or 300 USD with a family to feed. How can you ever be able to put together $2 million to build a house? In this video, Mr. Jalo, a college graduate from England and Scotland in the United Kingdom, came back to the Gambia to help make building affordable for an average Gambian.
Yeah, I'm just Mr. Jalo, qualified in England, studied in England for red bricks, interlocking, and whatever sort of building is I can do. But I qualified in Scotland, in England. So I do 2 years college in England and 2 years college in Scotland.
In Scotland?
In Scotland, yeah, in Edinburgh.
In Edinburgh.
So that's where I lived before. So I lived 19 years 20 years in England in the whole. So I come back to the Gambia to make Gambia cheap and affordable houses for everybody, because that's what I do, that's what I studied.
Yeah.
And you don't need cement to build a house or whatever, so you can make, that's why it's cheap, because now cement is going high up the sky, and we cut in all that cost. You don't need much cement, you don't need rods, you don't need paint, you just need to varnish the house. You understand? And it's all interlocking, and you can even put on your suit and build a house, you know, just to show you how cheap it is. Everybody can build it. You understand? Because if you don't need cement, you don't need roads, you don't need sea sand. That's what the cost cut is.
So you make your blocks with
red dust, yes, laterite.
Okay.
Or
so you don't use the sea sand to build?
No.
To make your blocks?
Because if you build with the sea sand or you build with metal, we call it building with cancer.
Building with?
Cancer. You building cancer in yourself.
Yeah.
You understand? So that's why you paint every year, every time you painting, because of the salt.
Yeah.
That's the same salt.
The paint itself is having chemical.
It's having chemical.
And the cement also is having chemical.
The cement is having chemicals. So you put double chemicals together.
Yeah.
That's why we call it building with cancer.
Building with cancer.
If you build with the sand with the salt.
Also, when you build with cement,
metal,
you most need a fan or AC in your house when the place is hot.
Yes.
Yeah.
This one you cut cost of the current, the electricity, because you don't need air condition.
You don't need
a fan.
You don't need it
in the house.
In your house.
Yes. And in Africa here. You understand?
Yeah.
So that's the difference.
Okay.
So you cut the cost from Nawek. You cut the cost from Gimpex, going to buy cement, going to buy paint, going to buy rods. Too much rods. We use rod, but we minimize what we use in rod. But we don't put our rod in the salt.
Okay. I want you to inspire our African brothers, our African sisters who live in diaspora for so many years, more than 20, 30, 40 years.
Yeah, and they can't build for themselves.
They never step down in the motherland. So I want you to inspire them.
Yeah.
You were not sent back to home. You don't wait them to send you back home.
No.
But you yourself
come back
to share your knowledge and make buildings cheaper for Africa, for Gambian people.
Yeah.
Can you share the knowledge why you left and come back?
Why I left to come back to develop my country and to teach, because I'm a teacher teaching in GTTI.
Wow.
You
same
understand?
Time you're making blocks, same time you're a builder.
I'm a builder. I teach people how to build it, how to spread the knowledge and all. You understand? So GTTI now they call it USET. It's a new USET. It's a new thing now. It's a university. technology, science, and others.
Okay.
Yes.
So right now, can you tell us, like, if somebody or someone use these compact blocks, this bulletproof, how long it will be lived, or how long the building will be standing there?
Yeah, well, because if you want this building to be quick, you don't go and buy part things. If you buy everything, the windows, the tiles, the electric, the roof, the wood, then we can give you 2-room and parlor in 48 hours.
48 hours.
In 48 hours.
2-room and parlor.
In 48 hours.
In 48 hours?
Yes, 2 days.
2 days?
2 days.
If you have the windows, everything set?
Everything set, tiles, everything there.
So you build a house of 48 hours, in 49 hours you can sleep in it?
Yes.
Relax in it?
Of course. That's interlocking.
That's interlocking.
You don't need to mix anything, you just come, your foundation is set, and you just lock and put little concrete and few metal.
So have you introduced that in the Gambia here? Can you tell us something about that?
Yeah, I'm introducing it, but it's because it's a new technology to Gambians. It's not it's an old technology, but it becomes new because we're not following our system, real system. You understand? Because for Europe, I studied in England. I never see a bag of cement till I finish. I never see a piece of road till I finish. We do arches, we do everything, but we don't put metal even an arch. So brick arch, everything brick arch.
So you study how to build a mini stadium.
Yes.
You study how to build a stadium. You study how to build an estate.
Yes.
You study how to build a
hotel.
So you still living in the motherland, signing knowledge. You are not building those buildings for people, but you still want the young one in GTTI.
Yes.
You want to spread the knowledge with them, which is amusing and beautiful. But people are out there simply the way they can call him live and direct. Never call Lucky Child, Abaji, Saibe, or Pabaji, or Nice Gambia to ask him about the main man himself. So he will take us through the journey, right? And then we will show us the building that he built, right? Just a sample of a building, interlocking. Just today with you, with me and Pabaji behind the camera, and then you will see how amusing it is.
How fast is it?
And how fast it is, and how strong the house it is. So you also do a landscaping through by interlocking blocks, like
I do oven, pizza oven, sinkirikuto, they call it here pizza oven. I make oven, I bake bread ovens, bakeries, whatever you want, whatever you see on White Man Can Do YouTube, you bring it to me, I do it for you. Anything.
So can you say that again?
Whatever they can do in YouTube and you see it, you bring it to me, I do it for you. Bakery, pizza oven, any kind of oven, chairs, bed, inside closet, walk-in wardrobes, whatever.
Wow.
Yes.
Which is amusing.
Everything. This red brick can do everything. Everything you think of.
So we have to move further, and then you will tell us the price of the blocks, the name of the blocks, because we see three type of blocks here, right?
That's
so
right.
you tell us the names and the use and the benefits of them, and then the younger ones are there working, making the blocks, compacting the blocks very strong, my brother, my sister, hey, my African brother. Try this. If we are Ghanaian, or in Norway, or anywhere you are in parts of Africa, you need him. Talk to him. He will be there. He will build a very amusing building for you. You estate builders, talk to him. Life and direct. Build a company with him to develop Africa.
This is the house that we built this morning. Just now when they come, the child built part of this. Child was there to build it. So you can see how easy it is to build. You understand? So what you do is put a rod. These are the locks. So this one goes here and this one goes here like that.
Yeah. Like
so
that.
we lock it. Yeah. So these two, let me come there. So this one will go here, and this one will go here. That's all you need for metal. On metal. So this will lock that like that. You understand? So these cups will
why
stay.
do you put these plastic cups over here?
The plastic cups are there because of the concrete not supposed to go in these holes.
In the holes.
Yeah, the concrete go into this hole, and this hole, and this hole. And this is a pole. This is the pillar. The pillar. The corner.
Yeah. The reason why do you put this is because of you don't need too much of
no, you don't need too much of concrete because it's a waste.
It's a waste of money.
And you don't need to get a box and box it and pour the concrete here like how they do the cement house.
Wow.
So this is the concrete box. It's called the U block.
The U block.
The U block.
So you sell this block itself?
Yeah, I sell it. It's there.
So how much did this block go for?
This will go for, if it's selling price, we'll sell it for $30.
$30.
Yeah, but if you building a building, we don't charge you that. We charge you $10 per brick with the machine and the people that they make the bricks. Yeah, $10 with the team. So you pour the concrete here. Then you have another metal on the middle. This is just one. Then you have 3 here, and if you come maybe 2 or 3 meters, then you put one. Because this one we just do in demonstration. So this one too. Then you come here, that's the same thing. You get the same metals. These 2 metals, you come and you put one here. You put one there. That's it. Then you got the 2 metal like that here and here too. Then you pour your concrete. Then the cups stay like that. But this one will get concrete.
This one in the middle.
Yeah, that's why it's not covered.
Wow.
Because that's the post. Yeah, the post. The metal will be there. So you concrete all that. Understand? So only what you feel of concrete is about 25 millimeters.
Only 25 millimeters. You should fill this cement.
Yes.
Within between.
Or 20 millimeter.
Wow.
For that and there. So after you concrete, you take the cups out.
Wow.
Then you got the concrete in there.
So like if you want to build a story building with these blocks, it is possible to build a 3, 4, 5 story buildings.
Of course, yes. You go 2 story high. Yes.
Wow.
Then you don't need pillar, you don't need metal. This is the only metal you need for the construction. Yes.
So you're telling
us pile of metal or whatever.
You were like telling us like you can build a house within 48 hours.
Yeah.
Just a Roman palo. So how many days? But I know it will not take you months. How many days it will take you for you to build a story building?
So story building, the problem is everything have to be there because the windows have to be there, the tiles have to be there, the roof have to be there, everything have to be there. Before we start, when we get to 5 course, we have to have the doors. The doors fixed. Wow. When we get to 6, 7 course, then we fix the windows. Then you go fast.
Wow.
Then we don't need to wait for anything, rendering or whatever after we varnish it. You varnish, you don't paint.
Can we show them the varnish?
The one varnish and the one that is not varnished. Yeah. So you can see the difference here. This one is already been varnished. So if you just feel it yourself,
this
you know.
This one is been varnished for 1 hour ago.
Yeah.
And
this one
unvarnished, yeah?
Unvarnished. So you see the difference. So when you varnish it, you bring the color back.
Yes.
The naturality, because no cement.
No cement.
It's no cement.
No oyster.
No chemical. We don't need chemical. You understand?
Yeah.
So that's the low cost part of it.
Yeah, low cost.
That's the low cost because if you're using cement, it's expensive.
It's expensive.
But if you're not using cement on your building, it's cheap.
Oh, cool. So can you tell us how strong the building will be without using cement or without building it with cement? Can you tell us how strong?
Yeah, because it's a bulletproof. It's natural.
It's natural.
It's natural stuff.
And
no
the
chemical.
building can be staying there for how long?
This building can go 500 to 1,000 years. Because that's a mod. It's nothing. It's all natural. We are mod.
We are mod. Yeah.
We are mod.
Yeah. We are mod. I understand.
Yeah. So we are this. So this is stronger than you put chemical.
Chemical.
You don't need chemical.
So can we move in
The type of bricks.
The type of the bricks and so the bricks. How strong are they?
This is the U block.
The U block.
Yeah, that's the one on top.
On top.
Yeah, that's for the concrete.
So the time you were compacting the block itself, do you put cement in it?
This one is because it's gonna load. It's gonna take a load of something.
Yeah.
So that's why we put 6 wheelbarrow to 1 bag of cement.
Okay. When you put 6 wheelbarrow in your compacting machine in here, how many blocks can you have?
We can have 100.
100 with
100 this.
Which is more economy.
More economy.
So these are the U blocks.
These are the U blocks.
For concrete.
For concrete. For concrete beams.
Beams,
belts.
Belts and so on.
Yeah, and so on. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yes.
So can we move further?
Yeah, these are the interlocking pillar.
You call it pillar?
Interlocking bricks.
The interlocking bricks.
The interlocking, yeah.
Can you come this side?
Okay. See? Let's go that. So that's the interlocking.
Is the interlocking broad?
Yeah, this is one you build the house with.
Wow.
Yeah, this is 7 wheelbarrow, 1 bag of cement.
1 bag of cement.
7.
But there are blocks. The house that you make there.
Yeah.
You compact it with no cement.
No cement. You don't need cement to build a house.
Strong, very very strong, and then amusing. So I'm thinking of the one they make with cement. How stronger it will be.
Yeah, it will be stronger like that.
Yeah.
There will be more energy, but that will last longer than that because this got little chemical.
Okay.
Maybe if this one is going 1,000, 2,000, this one will go 1,500.
Yes.
Yes. Wow. So it's still good.
So this one is for interlocking, yeah?
Interlocking bricks.
Okay. So you made this one is for pillar? Or?
Yeah, I make this one as a pillar. Yeah, then you put 4 rods in here.
4 rods?
Yeah, and
pillar like home gate pillar?
Home gate, or whatever, yeah. You can have it. So you have the hole there, you can put your metal, and you don't put much cement
in it.
No.
Wow.
Then you can even put mud
right
to
now,
fill
at the moment, it is already intact.
It's already intact.
Yes, intact.
It won't move.
If you want your house to be intact, proper building, smart, no matter where you are, if you are the cameraman is trying
this one is the half, because if you build in the house, you don't cut, no bricks, no cuttings, because if you cut, you might cut the chip. These edges are very important. They're supposed to be there to make the beauty. But if you cut it, then it's not gonna be nice. So for red bricks buildings, they don't cut bricks. We don't cut. We make our halves on the machine and the full. So when you build it, you need half is there. You need full is there. So there's no cutting. There's nothing like you cutting bricks or whatever. So the house will be intact. Everything should be lined. The pavements should be lined.
We should, Uncle, can you come around here? We should try to promote this thing, because sometimes cement price is going high, and then you can see pens price always go high, and then we Gambia here, we don't have cement factory. So all the cement that we get in the Gambia to build our homes are other parts of Africa, but we have our own clay that we can use to compact blocks, and then we build our own house with cheap with low budget.
No, you don't need even red dust. If you have a big compound like what you say in the estate people or whatever, they don't have to go nowhere. We dig there.
Where they are?
The compound, we can dig there and build a house. We don't need to go and buy anything from the quarry. We don't need to go and buy anything from outside.
Yes.
We just build the house. Like here is big like this. If you want to build 2 room and parlor, you dig there.
Wow.
And you make your bricks and build your house.
Oh. So can we talk about that
Yeah, we got a cement mixer too, brand new from England.
From England, yeah?
Yeah, we renting it. We buy it from China, but it come through England.
England.
Yeah.
You said it's from?
This is from China, brand new.
Brand new, two of them?
Yeah, from China, yeah. With the machine that is inside. So this is a concrete mixer. If you want to do story building, you want to do your floor, or you want to do in your compound, or whatever, foundation, concrete, you have the machine too for that.
The machine.
For that.
So we are renting for it.
Renting and everything. Everything.
So I want my people to quickly rush and get this, because I know my people are out there. A lot of people are building, and over 3-4 people who call me for concrete machine. So here is the easier and the cheaper, because he want to make everything easy and cheaper for the Gambians, especially across West Africa. So he's coming home to work with you, to join hand with you. So let's join hand together.
Because I know how hard you get your money, brother. I've been
down there.
I've been. Mama Linimbo from Sajindino.
So this is Africa. Yeah. So here are your boys, and now we are in the compacting house.
Yeah, production side.
Production side.
We're now in the production side. That's how we product.
Yeah.
So.
Come in.
We compact the bricks, and that's how we do it. You know. Yeah, it's been compact
so it's
now.
It's going normal.
It's going normal, everything.
Come closer and we show to them how we do it straightly. Wow.
How do you run this? When you do that,
Wow. So you want to test the block, yeah?
Yeah, this is the Tamo is called a Tamo tester.
Tamo?
Tester.
Tamo tester.
That's the tester for the machine, for the bricks.
Yeah.
So this weighs 5 kilos. So you press it up to here.
It's 5 kilos
That's
weight.
5 kilo weight.
Yeah.
You see how it goes in my body. That's the strength, because the 5 kilo weight.
Yeah. Weight.
Understand here.
Yeah.
Then if you put this on top of the brick, you don't break. Then that brick is qualified.
Okay.
Understand?
Yeah.
So now
we want to test it first.
Yeah. So now that's what we do.
Sure.
If it's right, it won't break. If it's not, it will break. Understand? Wow. It's there.
The block is there.
Yeah.
It does not break.
No, it does not
break.
It weighs 5 kilos,
Yeah.
and it's 0%.
0%.
Yeah.
0% of cement.
No cement.
No cement.
No cement on
tester.
it. And it passed the test. That's the tester. Anybody
Yes. So you can instantly
pick it up. Pick it up.
And pick it up.
Yourself.
Walk with it. Throw it. So I want to ask you, like, you can just pick it from the master here, and then you start building, or you have to wait for a while?
Yeah, you have to wait for construction building. You have to wait for 22 days.
22 days.
22 days. After 22 days, it's ready to go.
Whoa.
Wow. Yes. So that's 0%. It's no cement. Yeah. Remember, we don't need cement to build a house. Yeah. Wow. That's good.
So we can go so let me move. So these are cement here.
This one, all these ones here, they're 0%.
They are all
it's
0%.
No cement.
No cement.
No cement.
Okay. So these are
interlocking bricks.
Interlocking bricks.
Yeah, these ones are full, and that one's in the back. The half.
It is possible if someone in need of 5,000 to 10,000.
Yeah, of course, we are here for that. We are looking forward to that.
To that.
Yes. Okay. You understand? So. Yeah, this is the half of the 0%.
Okay.
That's the half. Yeah, half.
Can I lift it up here?
Yeah, you can. It's no cement.
With no cement.
No cement.
You said?
That's in the morning.
Sure.
in the morning.
It was here like 3 or 4 days. It seems like. It's very, very strong.
The more you stay, the more dry is it, the more lighter it is.
So it doesn't need you to put water on it.
No water, no more service.
Wow.
But this one is the one with the cement.
Okay.
You know.
But it's an interlock.
Yeah, but this one too is not much. It's not much cement.
Okay.
Because 7 wheelbarrow or 8 wheelbarrow to 1 bag of cement. 8 wheelbarrow.
Wow.
1 bag of cement, and you get.
I'm eating this thing. It was made in the morning. So Russ, right, Jared, because I know anywhere nice Gambia goes to, African goes straight.
Yeah, nice.
With a joke. So right here, can you tell us how many young Africans or how many Gambians you yourself share knowledge with, or can you tell us the year you exactly landed in the motherland, Gambia?
That's about 7-8 years ago.
7-8 years ago.
8 years ago, yes.
So, how many youths do you train this knowledge?
Because I'm a teacher, I train many people. Many people, and I want to spread it more
across
outside,
West Africa.
Across West Africa and everywhere in the world. But,
in the world.
Yes.
So right now we're left with 2 minutes. Can you advise our African brothers who live for so many years, they never repatriate to motherland Africa? As we always said, Africa is belong for the Africans, Africa is belong for the black people. But we always say in Nice Gambia YouTube channel that Africa is belong for the Africans, and we always said no black supremacy, no white supremacy in the motherland, because we have both black and white in the motherland Africa. We said no more war, no more crimes, no more violence, no more push and pull. All what we need is to change the narration of Africa, to develop Africa, as the Moses said in the Quran and the Bible. The promised land in Africa, or the promised land in the world, look like a garden. It is only Africa look like a garden. So repatriate to Africa, make a joining hand, because we all know that government cannot do everything for us. But you Africans who are out there in diaspora, it is time for you to repatriate, to invest, build more gardens, more factories, more companies, to support the government, to support our African brothers who are growing up. We said oppression, no looting, oppression, no stealing, no killing. So can you advise our African brothers to repatriate to motherland?
Repatriate, of course, because I lived there I lived there before. I know what struggle is there, and how you get your money is very hard. So what do you need to do? You don't need cement to build a house. You don't need much money to build a house. Everybody can build a house if you be honest to each other. Because but the cement is the problem. Everybody here want cement house, and there's no cement house in Europe. Even though you boys that live here, whoever live in Europe, you know that there's no cement in Europe, and you don't live in a cement house. You live in a mud house. Your mud house is better because it's bulletproof, it's soundproof, it's dust, it's airproof, everything. So you can just know that this is cheaper. So I'm begging you, all of you, to just support this idea, and the idea that need to be supported, because it's low cost building.
Or someone out there who wanted to build a company with you, train more youths, train more Gambians, and then you make it as a factory and a company start building.
That's why I'm looking forward to somebody to come forward for that, because I want to have my private classes. Even after the school, I can have my private classes. Weekend, I can have my private classes. Whoever want to come my class to build this interlocking, as long as the Gambian masons, they don't know much about it, I can even teach them. We all go forward, not to hold back for anything. So this is English bond, the most strongest structure, the bond in the world. This is a header and stretcher course. Stretcher and header course. So all these bricks are header. His name is header.
This one is straighter because of it's straight. Okay,
this one straight. This one is header
because it's bent.
This is straight like that. This is the header. When it's like that is header. When it's like that is stretcher. So it's mix of header and stretcher. One course of header, one course of stretcher. The most strongest load bearing in the world.
Can you say that again?
The most strongest load bearing wall.
So can you build a story building with this?
Yeah, you can build 2 story up, 1 story up.
Okay.
Yeah.
So can you tell us the
Depends
reason why you
patterns.
put a lot of blocks? Cross, straight cross. Can you tell us?
Because in case even this brick is broken, you can just move this out.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't go inside.
Yeah.
You can move this one out. You don't go inside the house because you just cut this here and fix what is broken.
Wow.
You understand? Then it become new again. That's why in Europe the buildings don't die.
They are
because
always
the wall
new.
is 2.
Yeah.
In Africa, every wall is 1. You build 1 wall, you're not building.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So this is called Flemish bond.
Flemish?
Flemish bond. Flemish.
Oh, Flemish.
Yes, that's French.
French word.
Yeah, it's French.
Okay.
The best builder is British because they're best in everything what they do.
Yeah.
You understand? So this is the Flemish bond. They're all load bearing walls.
Wow.
Load bearing. So this is stretcher and a header. Stretcher and a header. This is header.
This one is.
This is stretcher.
Header.
Header. Stretcher. Header. Stretcher. So all these names you need to know.
Wow.
How
So
to lay bricks.
how to lay
Somebody will tell you, I want an English born wall.
No.
That's what you build for them.
Okay. Wow.
So if somebody tell you I want a Flemish born,
That's
this
French.
is what you
French
build.
building.
French building. This if somebody tell you I want a this is stretcher born. Like that.
Stretcher bond.
Yeah, this is stretcher. Like the house there is stretcher. Let me not waste the time.
Okay.
The house there is stretcher house. Single wall. Stretcher
Single
one
wall.
is load bearing.
Load bearing.
Load bearing. Load is very important. That's why I use metal because the cement don't wear load.
Wow.
That's why you buy this rod from Jimpex. You understand?
Yeah.
You're using right material for construction.
Yeah.
You understand? So if you're using these walls, these are load bearing walls. You
Load
can
bearing
load
walls,
anything. That's why everywhere you go, you see this load because
one?
that stick there.
Yeah.
You see, because it's not concrete. And you have to split it up to the middle because it's taking the load.
Yeah, I'm seeing it. Yeah.
You can see it?
Yeah, I'm seeing it.
Yeah, that's the thing. So these are the load bearing, bro. The Coco Sampal president in the Warateda. President, we have one person neglected them. Bila Warateda.
Bila waratede.
Bila Warateda.
I'm telling you.
Basuka san, Allahu Akbar, boom.
Wow.
Do them.
Pasuka do dende.
Basuka san.
Wow.
How can you break that? From here to here.
Yeah.
No, man.
It's gonna be crazy. That's a double wall.
This is double wall. One block, double. Yeah, double. Half. Yeah, double. This is big. This is 30. From here to here is 30.
From
30,
where?
30 millimeter from here to there, the length.
Okay.
So the thickness is 30.
30.
30.
Wow.
That's thick. It's like that. And you can see it. That's English.